At the moment I'm at the Elements Krabi Resort in a Krabi area just south of Thailand, and so far there is only 9 registered cases of SARS-2 infections. I'm not sure about the rate of complications, but it's really interesting how in this climate, which is a tropical climate, it's really very hot at the moment, it's very high humidity, how the virus didn't spread as it spreads in other countries. And it's really amazing, especially because of the fact that Thailand is the country which registered the first SARS-2 infection outside of China in the mid of January. So by the logic of the exponential growth of in epidemics of the infections amongst the people, we should be in the middle of the major outbreak of the SARS-2 infection. But it didn't happen. So when I look at some of the scientific papers, we can find some very good reasoning in idea that the virus actually slowly progresses and the epidemic slowly progresses in the regions where there is a very high humidity and where it's very hot, which are the regions of tropics, of tropical climate. Also, there is few papers arguing that the immune system of the people living in these regions is actually reacting quite differently, and that supports the lower incidence of the COVID-19 disease in these regions. So the biotherapy is all about the manipulation of the immune system to solve the medical condition or to support the body to heal itself. Actually, when we look in medicine, it's not the medicine that is healing or some kind of medicinal procedure or some kind of drug that is healing actually. All these things in medicine, allopathic medicine, are maintaining the symptom so that the patient essentially can survive. And as long as you can maintain the symptom, it's possible that the immune system can get back to its power, let's say it that way, and essentially it can heal the patient. But you know, the question is how that is happening. I mean, we were taught in the school that the immune system is taking care only of the pathogens. It's actually defending us from the pathogens. So in this situation with the COVID-19 disease, you can see that the mostly affected people are the people with some other kind of disease. For example, with diabetes or with the cardiovascular diseases or autoimmune diseases and so on and so on. So, you know, the question is, why is it like that? You know, why we have people to be more prone to the COVID-19 than people who have immune system properly working. So does it mean that this some kind of underlying disease actually weakens the immunity, or the immune system is actually responsible for the recovery and the maintenance of these original conditions that the patient is coping with? And there is simply not any more resources or for the immune system to protect from the SARS-2 virus, or simply the immune system is actually trying to fight against the underlying disease and try to repair the tissue, bring back the function, but this damage of the function is actually alternating, it's altering the immune homeostasis. So the immune system can work only if the physiology of the body is more or less fully functional to support the production of the immune cells, the production of the antibodies, and the circulation of the immune cells and the humoral immunity all over the body. So you can see how the immune system is actually really deeply rooted in healing of the body.